Aquarius, that's the proverbial car coming to pick you up to get you out of today and into tomorrow. You know it's been stirring for a while and you've been planning, so don't let anything bum you out, including thoughts from other people or other people's perceptions, including from the past, okay? Let's kick it into why I'm saying May is going to be a really fab month if you can keep your eyes straight forward and be open to new ideas and opportunities and not look at burdens or responsibilities rather, or opportunities to get to new things and potential as any kind of burden, right? Including everyday stuff. Let's get into why I'm saying it. The Page of Pentacles in that first placement, the significator, is the planter of new ideas in the material world, right? He literally looks like a farmer, and that's you ready to take your ideas and plant them into the material, right? And especially in that seventh position, which is an extension of the first, it's ourself. The Three of Pentacles, again, the domain in the material world, right? Family, career, home, community love even fall under that domain of Pentacles, but it means an accomplishment in that area, right? So you've got some props about you, so you know how you want to kind of methodically put together the next steps for yourself, right? How you want to plan the rows of your ideas to plant them for the future. But what's kind of blocking this party from manifesting in the first is the second card placement. That crossing card is the Page of Swords. Swords are your domain as thoughts, right? And the page is kind of, to me, in tarot, is like thoughts on thoughts. And it could be really upsetting when we're trying to be like planting those ideas in a kind of methodical way, right? With a real plan. And this could be like kind of toss us into new areas, but that's the whole point of the page. Because you rule this area, don't be afraid of it, because you might be trying to say, hey, you can plant this land over here, but there might be other opportunities somewhere else as well, okay? And that's why that, that outcome, don't be like those burdens, or don't look at anything as a burden, because everything's shifting right now for your betterment. And in the validation in that third placement is the High Priestess. She's a major arcana card. She's like the spiritual arts. You have your own unique connection to God. And I guarantee, like, to get even to this card, the page, a lot of times you've already been through some tough stuff that makes you develop your character, your ethics, your integrity, not only in the material world, but in the spiritual world. What's important in the eyes of God, right? That comes manifested in the High Priestess. So let's say you're looking for new moves, but it has to include that ethical feeling, that kind of spiritual vibe to you, to your soul and your heart, not just also your pocketbook, right? Okay, so honor her. That's kind of the clue on how to get through May. She's beautiful as well. And in the four, why I was saying don't let anything kind of plague you from the past or other people's opinion, is the four placement is the gut. And again, we got 4 and 4, which we come to 8, so refresh is definitely needed in this area. And the Four of Cups is the firm foundation in the area of the heart, and that's the positive aspect of it. But in my deck, it also could mean gossip, like other people's input or their advice or their intentions or la 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 la. But what resonates with you, that's cool. But if it's not resonating with you, you need to move on. And because it's in the gut, I have a feeling like it's been an ongoing thing, or people's perceptions of you, or what you think people have of you. Remember, Aquarius is always kind of like the odd duck, but get into it, because that's your special vibe and what makes you so unique and lovely. All right, so don't let anyone else dampen your party, especially if you want to make changes for yourself in a new direction. Remember, 99% of people are afraid of changes, so don't be one of them. Okay. And also, too, in the past, sorry about that, the past reflection of the fifth placement is the King of Wands. He's great for advertising, promotion, and marketing. And if you had to put yourself out there, even in social settings, he's the great guy to have by your side, because he's the charmer. But also, too, I've been seeing him appearing in many readings lately as a scammer. So if that's happened to you, it's in a past reflection. Leave it behind, including in love, okay? So don't let anything dampen your spirits here, and don't let other people dictate who you are as well in that fourth placement, because God is saying let's move on in a new direction. In the present, that sixth placement is the Seven of Cups, a contemplation, meditation of new moves for the heart, right? So between the page sitting right next to this, and we'll get to these guys in a second, which is awesome, the seven, see, all your cups are there, so no harm done in the journey of the cups up to this part, right? You had to learn some stuff. It's never easy for the life journeys. It's ups and downs, but you've learned some stuff as to what makes your heart happy, and now it gets to be implemented. So congratulations, Aquarius. This is really fab. And again, in that seventh placement, I said, like, you have that celebratory state for having props in the material world of making something a reality, right? This is fab because you have the ability to move things forward. You know how to put things together for yourself. All right. So trust this as well, Aquarius. Again, if you meditate and kind of just get into that zone, you'll see tomorrow. I know you're visualizing already. So just keep on doing that, because that's exactly the map that you want. That's why the high priestess is here. She's saying, yeah, you're on the right track. Keep manifesting, all right? And what another bummer here in some ways is the eighth position is how other people view you, right? And the devil, it means freedom, it's addiction. It's also too the way that we could feel like we're looking at other people, or maybe because of that fourth placement, that gut, maybe you feel like other people are looking at you like the devil or not doing the right thing by them. Like, again, it's their opinion, not yours. So don't play with that. Just look at the freedom part of it, because that's your gig as well. So that's Aquarius domain. So just buy into that. And again, don't let anybody else's input influence who you are, because you work so hard to get where you are, and I know you believe in yourself. So, and this is another validation in that hopes and fear in the ninth placement, the Queen of Cups. She's the queen of the heart, right? So a lot of heart spirit stuff being materialized. It's really wonderful. And again, it's your area, so it's fabulous. So the queen is unconditional. She's loving. She's spiritual. She's ethereal. She's like the younger sister to the high priestess. So that's you, okay? And you want it. That's the hope. So don't be afraid that you have to give your heart over, or follow your spirit, or follow your character and your integrity, especially if you had an encounter with the king in the not so pleasant way, or other people's input in a not so pleasant way, right? Don't let it dictate, because the queen is you. She wants to manifest in you. So let her. She'll lead you to the right direction. And while I was saying in the outcome, maybe why you need that extra heart too, the Chariot, it's a major arcana. It's being pulled in a variety of directions in modern day tarot, even to ancient, right? We've got to overcome positive and negative vibe, animal rages, our ego, pride, all those things that can pull us in directions that are not healthy for us, right? We have to have a balance all the time. And the Chariot in ancient times is, I had so much balance in my mindset. I was so thoughtful and enlightened, and all those things that we come to make really good decision making with the heart, the spirit, and the mindset. That's the Chariot. In older decks, you won't even see him holding onto the reins of the horses. He has that much mastery of thought, and that's again your domain. It's kind of you guys in the exalted state. So that's why I was saying, don't look at anything right now that's pulling on you, or you have to do as an extra responsibility or an extra procedure or process. Don't look at anything as a bummer. Look at it as an opportunity to your next steps, okay? Because that's literally the translation when you get to that exalted state of the Chariot. And it's only being again validated in the Four of Wands in the bonus card. The four, again, firm foundation in the area of the creative. But what's nice about my deck, it comes together with other like-minded people that have been through similar journeys to coming to character, ethics, and integrity, right? And how we want to make that creative idea into a material reality, especially in partnership, relationship. It's a great card. So that's the vibe this month. Focus on the positive. Don't focus on the chitty chatty that doesn't serve you well. Just like pluck that from the garden of your mindset, because this is such a fab month to be looking for the potential and planting those seeds for your tomorrow. It's here, Aquarius. I know you know it. Thanks for visiting the channel. Have a great month, honeys. And if you're so inclined, if you would consider liking or subscribing, that would be awesome. Have a good one, guys.